guys. We're not quite on yet. Just getting things set up. We will be live tonight in a few minutes. Hang with me and we'll get things going here. I have to set up while it's live, or else I don't know what's going on. So, like, the first few minutes are just a mess. That's okay. What is that thumbnail? No, we can't have that. What is that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna need another thumbnail on that thing. Let's see. How can I? Hang on one second. Hang on. Give me a sec, folks, if you're still able to see this. I don't know if you are or not. All right, folks, I think we're kind of getting ready here. Hold on, I'm still having a few technical difficulties, but that's all right. There's movement. There is movement. How are things going, folks? Are we on? Are we can you hear me? Am I being heard? Am I being heard? You're on. Okay, Roy is here. What's happening, everybody? Sorry about the. If the thumbnail is my forehead, that's crazy. We'll change that. I was trying to. I don't know. It says take a thumbnail and it just whatever. All right, it is Saturday night. It's 10:05. We're gonna hang out for an hour and just talk and just chillax, as the kids say. Let's go back. Let's go way back and see where the comments started. We've got Hoss in the house. He says hello. Amcan is in the hizzy. I think hizzy is a Canadian word. Colin from Canada is here. Jay McClintock. Mick McClintock. This be cool. Brian Pegasus here. Brentamania is here. He says he met Sean Mooney. That's cool. Is it a nup all night tonight? No, it's just it's a nup for an hour, and then that's it. Stephen Brown is in the house. The beefer is here. All the regulars are here. That is correct. Cassette Phase is here. All right. Roy says, wow, extreme close-up. Yes. Cody Reaper is here. The thumbnail brought to you by Forehead Left 3D Creations. Oh, that is awesome. Hit the like button. Welcome to the live chat. Okay, whatever. Michael Ray, hello. The room looks different. Yeah, we're sitting on the couch. This is the you don't get to see this that much. All right, the Rushmore show is here. We're gonna be Smash Ventura and I are gonna be hanging out with the Rushmore show next month. Dr. Curtis Taylor is here. Culture of Personality is here. Oh, we got our first question. What's the most overrated horror film of all time? Ooh. Oh. All right. Overrated doesn't have to mean it's not good. Wow. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this might upset some people. I don't see what the big deal with The Exorcist is. It's all right. I don't see the big deal. I don't see how. I know it was the 70s, but I think The Exorcist was one of those first movies where people were passing out in theaters or throwing up or whatever. I don't know what the big deal is. Owen Roberts in the house at 2 a.m. Man, what dedication. I think it's 2 a.m. in Canada too, I think they're, I don't know. But Colin is up with us. But Owen Roberts, 2 a.m. hanging out with us. Brian Pegasus says, if all your toys came to life when the cave is empty, a la Toy Story, and had an epic battle, who would win? I mean, I thought I had a quick answer. I was just going to say G.I. Joe because they have actual weapons. But G.I. Joe's a really bad shot and never actually made any contact with anyone. Would He-Man win? Ghostbusters, they have the proton packs. I mean, can proton packs just wipe everything out? Such a good question. Brentamania says, favorite Coliseum video. I love the best ofs. And I gotta, just for nostalgic sake, I gotta say Best of WWF Volume 1, just because I rented it. What was the final count on renting that? 1.7 million times I rented Best of WWF Volume 1. So Colin from Canada gives a big yes. He's agreeing on The Exorcist. Beefcake agrees on The Exorcist. Irish fan Rock 34. What's up, Jay? Did you get your new display case for the garage today? That is tomorrow, sir. And you're coming with me. So tomorrow after legs itch. after the bowling, I'm heading out about 20 minutes from home and grabbing another display case, getting it in the garage, and getting some stuff in it. The micro machines are going in it. My new micro machines that people have sent are going in it. My sweet pickles, a couple of glasses and cups that I have. And then this room, the 80s stuff shelf, it's no more. It's in the shed. Or the shed. It's in the garage. It's in the garage because that section, the 80s stuff section, is going to become the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles diorama. And most likely the new home in the future for the Ghostbusters set, because I'm probably going to have to collect She-Ra stuff now, thanks to my friend G.I. Joe Ron. It is a great question. And you want to say G.I. Joe because of the artillery, but I mean, couldn't the Ghostbusters just wipe everybody out? I don't know. Music Man Zoso is here. What is up, my Buffalo friend? Mike Ray has never seen The Exorcist. I mean, go see it, watch it, but I don't know what the big deal is. Oh, my door's opening. Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
All right.
Live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Hello.
Hello. The big guy's here. How are you, sir?
Good.
You won't be down here all night, correct? Yeah.
Nope,
right.
just down here until my friend calls me back.
Oh, okay. Culture and Personality says, many items come and go from the collection, but what one item do you regret selling? Definitely the carded LJNs. And maybe some of you don't even know that I sold the carded LJNs, but I sold probably about 50 of them or more several years ago. And I definitely regret that. Although, where would they go now? I mean, would I even have them out on display, or would I have them in a box somewhere? I don't know. Brentomania, I don't enjoy horror movies. Is that odd? No, it's not odd. Mike Reyes says, thought the wrestling figures were on your right, when normally it's on the left by the door. Yes, it is. It's over there on the left. Roy says, if you were gifted a USS flag, would you keep it or sell it? And if you'd keep it, where would you display it? Oh, God. Have you ever seen the USS flag?
No, what is it?
It is literally a 6-foot long playset.
Really?
Yeah, it's as tall as me.
How would you play with that?
It's an aircraft carrier. It's amazing. Just look it up one day on your fancy phone device. Where would I keep it? I couldn't keep it down here.
What if you like maybe somehow put two of those shelves together and displayed it on your wall?
Oh no, it's not a shelf item. It's a floor item. I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
I might actually be able to put it. I might change my plans and just might not have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle display down here, and just might display the turtles in the garage. I don't know. Nobody's gifting me a USS flag. Brentomania, are you a fan of the Muppets? I can't. No, I mean, I obviously the show was on when I was a kid, and it was. I think it was on Sunday nights, and I remember my parents bowling in a bowling league. Of course, because that's all we ever did is bowl in bowling leagues. Mm-hmm. And when we went to the bowling alley, we would watch the Muppets, and All in the Family was on at the. It was like a later, like an evening bowling league. No, I'm not a huge fan of the Muppets. I ain't got nothing against them. Stephen Brown, why are your hands on your knees? Oh, well, it's just one of those things, Beefcake, that people do when they're sitting. They put their hands on their knees. Sometimes they scratch their face. Sometimes they clear their throat. It's just something people do. It doesn't need to be called out. He's referring to somebody else. He's making reference to a goofball who would leave silly comments on the channel. Hmm? Yeah. All right. Big Liam in the house. Hey, you got called out.
Hello.
Liam in the house. It's Colin.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Colin.
Cody Reaper, what up, Liam? Cody Reaper is a indie wrestler.
Really?
Yeah, he's a beast. Ben Brooks, great Borg reference, Stephen. Yes, Dick Borg. That is our friend's name, who is no longer with us. Dick Borg has been retired. from the channel. Because I just pulled the plug, like The Godfather, which is also an overrated movie. There, I said it. Jay McClintock was putting a flag together literally 2 hours ago. Those flags, you got to see this thing. You've got to see it. It is the biggest toy ever in the history of toys.
I'll have to look it up on my free time.
You'll have to look it up on your free time. The Rushmore show. Oh, yes, the flag would make an awesome coffee table. The Rushmore show says hello to you.
Hello.
The cassette phase. I think the view is mirrored from what we usually see. It threw me off, too, for a minute. Cassette phase is here. Perry. We watch Perry. We just watched him last night when he did the book fair that your mother got excited about because she likes books. So she watched Perry as well. Brentomania, I watched professional bowling on TV today. That was actually fun. We also watched professional bowling on TV today. Go EJ Tackett. And we have some professional bowling tomorrow morning, you and I.
Yes.
Okay. Music Man, I tried sending a donation, but it looks like YouTube disabled it. That's too bad. We don't do donations, people.
I do.
I don't want donations. I appreciate them, but we don't need them. So nice of you, so kind. You are all my donations. Ha! That sounded very powerful, didn't it?
No.
You are all my donations. I don't need the donations. It is flipped when you zoom in. The Woolworth is flipped. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Yeah, look at that. Everything's flipped. You're right.
What?
Where am I? Am I over here? I don't know. Rushmore's. Oh, yeah. Colin. Rushmore says cassette phase is awesome, but I never see them in the feed. I hit the bell so I can watch. You got to hit the bell. You got to watch the cassette phase. The cassette phase has a great show. Everybody here, I assume, who's here? 26 people. I assume that all of you are followers of everyone here in the chat. I assume that you are all following the Beefcake as he makes his return, the cassette phase, Colin from Canada. Who else is here that's got a show? Well, if you do have a show, drop it in here, but go watch it. Perry and the cassette phase it's a very relaxing show. We like it, don't we? We like it when he goes to the ottoman or to the rug. Yeah. Okay. What's Brentomania says, what's something, all the comments, you know how we do it. You'll fill them in and then hang in there for a while as I get to your comments. We're going to go till 11. Brentomania, so we're gonna both answer this. Brentomania says, what's something you are looking forward to in life? You think a minute while I answer. What am I mean, at 49 next month, 2 months, almost 50, what am I looking forward to? Oh man, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to you and your brother getting older. I absolutely dread that idea.
Don't worry, I'll stay a baby forever.
I know you will. You're my baby. I'm looking forward to, honestly, I don't know. I'm looking forward to tonight when I get on the couch and cover up with my blanket.
That's sad.
It is sad, isn't it? What are you looking forward to in life?
To grow my YouTube channel.
Oh, to grow your YouTube. Now, didn't you have something to say to these people tonight?
Yes, I did.
Didn't you say some real tough guy stuff earlier when you heard I was going live and you're like, I'm not gonna come down on your show anymore if I don't what?
I am not posting anymore until I hit 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Can you believe that?
Yes.
Liam is not posting anymore until he gets 100 subscribers. Where are you at now?
93. I was.
Oh,
95.
really?
I went down.
Oh, I didn't even know.
So you guys need to back me up.
All right. Well, where do they got to go subscribe to? You don't know your own YouTube channel's name?
No, I do. It's just. Go search up. This is gonna be a hard name. Just search up Liam the Grinch.
What?
Yeah.
You changed it to Liam the Grinch?
Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
But then you have all these symbols in there too.
Yeah, no, you don't have to type.
Let's just show them. Just there you go. Hold it there for a minute so people can see. There's Liam's channel. Liam the Grinch.
You don't have to put all the symbols in. Just.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's good enough. Get out of here. All right. So you're done posting until you.
Yes.
Until you get 100 subscribers.
Yep.
Okay.
I just typed in Liam the Grinch normally and it came up. So
okay.
You guys should be able to do that.
Music Man says, I got 2 donations in the garage. That's right. Music Man and his family, his history, his lineage, his grandparents will be donating something pretty awesome to the garage. As the leather couch came in, it made more room, and so I think a couple of end tables are going to look pretty great in the garage. Richard Mika says, "How's the Hogan beer?" Not bad. I don't have any tonight. You wanna run up and get your old dad a beer? Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother.
You can't
grab one for yourself.
You know that, right?
Grab one for yourself.
I don't want one.
Oh, all right. How is it? It's pretty good-ish for a cheap, American lager. It's not bad. It's not bad. Brentamania, what am I looking forward to in life? I didn't want to answer that when the kid's here. I honestly, man, as I approach 50, I sort of am looking forward to getting older and winding down career and doing a lot of this. I don't think I'm going to do much in retirement other than all my stuff, truly. And there was one point where I was like, I'm probably going to get rid of this in like my 50s and 60s. I'm probably not. I'm probably going to be me still. So I really look forward to the pressure being off and me being able to sit and literally watch television 24/7. Thank you, child. What'd you get for yourself?
Nothing.
Well, you didn't want a pop or anything?
No.
All right.
I tried to shake it up, but it didn't work.
Oh, why would you do that? You would have got beer everywhere.
That would have been so funny.
All right, let me scroll back up to where we left off. How's the Hogan period? Good eye, Jose. You're damn right, a good eye. Stephen Brown, any Notre Dame memorabilia going in the garage? Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna get a lot of space. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have anything yet. I'm not sure if I'll put up anything in the garage. It would make sense, but I'm not sure. Mike Rea, all right. Jamie, love the cassette. We all love the cassette phase. And Stephen Brown is back with his vlogs, which is great. That's just must-see relaxation TV for me. Culture of personality. This one's for you. Aside from video games, does Liam have a collection or something he collects?
I don't know what I collect. What do I collect? I used to collect TMNT figures.
Yes. Is that your friend?
Yes. Okay, I'm signing off, y'all. Please, I collect the TMNT figures.
You're not even seen. You collect the TMNT figures.
Yes.
The NECA
signing
ones?
off, y'all. Subscribe to Liam the Grinch. No spaces, by the way. I just learned that out. No spaces. Subscribe. Give me 100.
Get him 100 subscribers.
I'm going live tonight. Switch over to my channel instead of his
Close
channel.
the door.
Bye.
Get out of here, you knucklehead. All right, there he goes. His friend called. They're about to play some Fortnite. I think I got to let my dog out. You want to go out or you want to sit here with me? You want to stay here? Okay. All right, let's get to the questions. All right, the boy's gone. Dr. Curtis Taylor, favorite pinball machine, and do you have any memories of Choose Your Own Adventure books or the Crestwood House Monster books? Pinball, I mean, I've never really been a pinball guy. I know there are some beautiful pinball machines out there that are very 80s, but I really couldn't name one. I think there's a Nightmare on Elm Street pinball machine that I've seen somewhere. I don't have any memories of the Crestwood House Monster books, but of course I have Choose Your Own Adventure memory books. I was never a reader. and I know that makes me sound like a moron, but I never read. When the book club, we're talking about Cassette Phases show from the other night, when the Scholastic book sale happened at school, I was getting Hot Dog magazine. That's all I got was Hot Dog and Dynamite. I never got a book. I've probably read 10 books in my whole life. And most were from childhood. I mean, we've read, all right, so we've read the Harry Potters here as a family, but okay, sure. But for me, just sitting down, cracking open a book, I don't do it. I don't do it. Music Man says, I thought about doing an autograph and stories channel, still trying to build up the courage. Dude, forget courage. Just do it. Do a channel. Get a channel going out there. Have fun. Just talk to people. Obviously, you know, my style works for people. Just do that. Just hang out. Perry does it. Beefcake does it. You know, Collectors Entertainment Network does it. 80's Movie Den does it. Watson does it. He just talks about figures. Just talk. Just talk. It's all good. Richard Mika says next WrestleMania, that's coming up. We're looking forward to that. Cody, no show, but I put all go check out Cody Reaper. Cody Reaper, his YouTube channel. All of his matches are up, and man, we've got a couple of really, really good active indie wrestlers on the channel hanging out with us from time to time. Really good. A couple of my boy over in either in the UK or Ireland. I'm pretty sure Ireland. He just has the look, and Cody's got it, and it's just fun to watch you guys. You guys are doing what we probably 75% of the people who watch this channel, we all wished that we could do that stuff. You know, Brian Hardy's doing it, and it's just crazy. It's just awesome to see. Roy A says, nicest and nastiest wrestler you've ever met. Oh, wow. Well, we've already told the Tito Santana story. Nobody's really been mean that I can remember. I know this is also no, just stay there. Don't walk on all the stuff. Just lay down. Just lay down. No, we're just not going to lay down. I know this is probably controversial, but I never liked George the Animal Steel. I think he always had I don't know, kind of a crappy attitude when meeting people. I think he was real protective of wrestling and his his history, and I don't think he liked smart fans. I seen a video on YouTube, one of George Steele's last matches or so. He was doing a show. They had, it's an indie show. They got a kid as the referee, some indie ref who's, not been around long, probably on the pretty young side. And George Steele just waffles him, and he gets real mad at him, and the kid's not doing what George Steele wants him to do. And George Steele takes a swing at him, and then he's yelling at him. You can see him yelling at him in the ring. It's just stupid. George Steele was entertaining, but what did he contribute? These are the guys that think that they were the main event, that George Steele, I put asses in the seats, I sold out WrestleMania. No, you didn't. He goofed around in the ring for 6 minutes a night, and just stop. All right, nicest wrestler ever. Terry Funk was super nice, very accommodating. Paul Orndorff, obviously, I had a lovely interaction with him. I'm just looking at LJN figures to see who I met. Jimmy Snuka was pretty cool when I met him. Nikolai Volkov was talkative. Roddy Piper was really nice. I kind of teared up when I was meeting Piper, and he gave me a hug. so that was pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of guys. Jerry Lawler was nice. It was good stuff. All right, Rushmore. Make 47 in August. Let me see where we left off. All right, it's 10:30. We'll go another half hour or so. Where are we? Okay. Colin from Canada, Liam and I are in a race to 100. Channel is not coming up for me. All right. The couch smelling better, or are you just getting used to the smell? No, I think the couch is smelling better. The garage leather sofa, I let carpet cleaner sit on it for a day and a half, and then I vacuumed it this morning or this afternoon, and it smells pretty. It smells okay. It smells okay. I don't smell old man. I'm gonna do the same thing with the cushions. Then I'm gonna put them on the couch. I'm gonna clean everything. I've got some leather cleaner. I'm just gonna go for it. Now here's the thing. I'm okay with the couch because I'm never even in the summer. You can't be shirtless on a leather sofa in the summer. You will become the couch. You will literally bake into the couch. So I'm not worried about sitting on anybody's dead skin flakes or flash or back herpes or anything that they had. But I just can't do the smell. The smell is enough. If I can't get the smell away, which I think I did, if I can't get the smell, the couch is going on the curb, and I'm starting from scratch. I can't deal with odor. I can't. I tell you guys, my nighttime routine. I spray cologne all over myself. I have a special nighttime deodorant that I only wear at night because it smells good. I douse myself with whatever bottle of cologne I have, and I get on the couch. And I have to smell good at all times. All right. Yes, we had two guys ask about the couch. Thanks, Rush. Liam, I'm your 94th subscriber. All right, Music Man Zoso. Thank you, sir. And if you do come to town and we do that, bring those tables into, give them the love that they have deserved for a while now, you'll meet the child. Roy, you mentioned in an early episode that you were writing a book. Have you finished it? And what's it all about? Well, it sits in my computer. It sits in my laptop in a file called My Book. And writing's not as easy as talking. It's not. If I could do an audiobook and just talk it and have a lot of ums and you knows, I would do that. But writing, I can't capture. I don't like to read, so I don't have a lot of history studying the art of writing and authors. I wrote a long time ago in college, but I haven't written. And the book, I feel like the chapters aren't going to be long enough because I can't fill it, I feel like the chapters would be like a page and a half. So I don't know. So we'll see. It's still sitting there, and what it was going to be about was just this. It was just going to be about memories of the 80s. Just each chapter was going to be a topic. Elementary school, dinner in the 80s, whatever we're going to do. Eventually I'm going to have to plug the phone in and we'll keep going, but all right. All right. You guys are all chatting with each other. I love it. Did you ever get Peanut Butter Magazine? Nope, never heard of it, Rushmore Show. I got the Dynamite and the hot dog. That's all I ever got. Never heard of Peanut Butter Magazine. Culture of Personality says, greatest wrestler who never won the WWF World Championship, but in your opinion should have. Morocco? But during the Bob Backlund era? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Morocco. I'm just trying to think of guys that were there. Piper didn't need it. Orndorff didn't need it. DiBiase, I think maybe should have had it for a little while longer. Uh, but I would have loved to have seen Orton and Backlund trade back and forth a little bit. Same ending, Give it to Sheik. I don't want Hogan to beat Morocco in 1984. I want him to beat Iron Sheik. But I would love to have seen a 1982, 1983 Don Morocco as world champion. Yeah, all of you need to go check out everybody here. The Rushmore Show, they have catapulted into superstardom, in my opinion. Their production value, their comfortableness with the camera, their guests, their contacts in this community, the stuff they've done at toy shows. Rushmore Show, through the roof, through the roof. And I told Colin the other day, and I mean it. Colin became. We remember Colin from last year when we did Colin from Canada comes to the U.S. to give me a bunch of stuff, right? He was here for an hour and went back home, right? And then did it again. We did it again, and then boom, he's doing his channel. And he was the best kept secret. Look at the entertainment value of Colin from Canada's Good Junk show. It's insane. It's insanely hilarious. It's fantastic. Let's see. Greatest wrestler who never won the WWF title says Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude, Jake Roberts, Andre the Giant, Paul Orndorff. Good stuff. Mr. Perfect. I wasn't thinking of like late 80s, but you're right. Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude. Absolutely. Everyone won it, maybe Hornswoggle. Mick Foley was the nicest for me. Mike Rea, can you name a better 80s WrestleMania match than Macho and Steamboat for the Intercontinental title at 3? Not yet. I mean, I've only seen WrestleMania 1 so far. And I'm looking forward to enjoying WrestleMania matches through the eyes of an adult. I would really like to see the matches and see what's good. WrestleMania 1, Steamboat versus Matt Bourne is fantastic. That's about it for WrestleMania 1. That was not a strong card at all, match quality wise. I'm looking forward to watching WrestleMania 2 and seeing what's good on that card. I don't think anything, but we'll see. Cody, I got to be on a show with Nikolai and got to wrestle him in a battle royal. He, Mr. Hughes, and I had a great conversation before the show. Got a picture and all. Yeah, that's amazing. And see, that's the stuff with the indie scene. And I know the indie scene is like closing up. It's like WWE is like absorbing everything. And the indies of today, I don't think are the same as the indies of maybe like the late 90s, early 2000s. But the guys, you indie guys, you have been in the ring with people that we grew up watching. So Cody Reaper was in a battle royal with Nikolai Volkov, right? When did you ever think that would happen while you're sitting there listening to Nikolai sing the Russian national anthem Saturday mornings on your television, right? When did you think I'm going to be in a battle royal with that guy? It's insane. It's just insane. Aside from the indie stuff that you guys do, the matches against fellow indies and, for your indie title, the legend stuff that you guys get to do is insane because your promoter always wants to bring in a name so we can set up the gimmick table, we can have the autograph, but you guys get to do stuff with them. And I can't get over that. I just think that's amazing that you guys get to be in the ring with these guys. Dr. Curtis Taylor says voice to text for the book. That's probably a good idea. Music Man, when I give you the tables, I can show you a very rare 80s item I own. It's my latest project. Bring it along, sir. Rushmore show. I'm the same way, Jason. Writing a couple of books, and it's hard because I didn't read, but I've been working on one for years. Yeah, I want to do it really bad, and then publishing it. Like, what the heck do you do with that? I mean, you got to publish it. So, how, can I get it self-published? Can I just take it to Office Max and have them bind it for me and put a cover on it? I don't even know how to do any of it. Peanut butter was the Scholastic best for me. I got to go back and look at that. Stephen Brown says Rick Rude should have had the title. Colin DiBiase agreed. Rushmore, so wow, that's so crazy. Thank you so much, Jason. You are such a great friend. We love. Oh yeah, Rushmore. I mean, it goes without saying. Both of you, all of you guys, everybody who's doing their channel. I remember when I left. I left and like stayed away for a couple of months. All these channels just blossomed, and it was just so cool to see. And I was just loving everybody's stuff while I was gone. And then that's ultimately what made me want to do it again, is watching everybody else's stuff. So this is huge. We got 7 or 8 channels here that are just keeping the love going, man. And it's a good family and a good community. I love it. That means more than you know. No, it means trust me, you deserve it. That's my tag team play. That's right. C from C. My man Jose. Nowadays, Amazon makes publishing easy. Okay, good to look into. Culture personality with remakes becoming more common. I ask, what remake do you like, if any? Remakes, how so? Movies or toys? Expand culture of personality. Colin, you want to collab? Yeah, I could see Colin. I could see Colin on the Rushmore show. Oh man, could I? I could see. Maybe we'll all do it. Maybe somehow we can all. We got to get together somehow. Whether it's on a show, whether it's a chat, whether it's at a convention. I'm probably not going. Man, scratching my leg. I just like took a layer of skin off. I'm probably not going to Connecticut next Saturday. If you guys saw the little, 90s gymnast and love of mine, Shannon Miller, is going to 90s Con in Hartford, Connecticut next weekend. I just found out about it, and I don't think I can do. I mean, I can do it. I absolutely can do it. I don't know if I will. I'm probably not going to go, but we've got to be able to get together at some point, somewhere, whether it's Niagara Falls Comic-Con, whether it's the Buffalo one, Nickel City, whether we do something in Pennsylvania. Steel City Con's probably the best bet. Chiller is probably a good bet. Their con is right at the hotel. We got to do something. Talk to Brian Hardy about his book progress. That's right. He has someone do the binding and the book cover and sales. Okay, great point. Brian, my friend Brian Hardy, second generation sensation, Brian Hardy, wrote a book, and he's a good guy to talk to about that. Thank you. We had 7 on our show at one time. Yeah, we got to do it. Dr. Curtis Taylor, if you could each 2 hours of cartoons tomorrow morning. If you could watch 2 hours of cartoons tomorrow morning, what's the lineup? I'm gonna watch what I'm collecting right now, because I'm like, He-Man is the flavor of the month for me. G.I. Joe is still going strong. The real Ghostbusters are set up and I can stare at them. The Turtles are coming back, and Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling. So that's a little over 2 hours. So I cheated. Yeah, you guys are we're all just making contacts like crazy here. Favorite games on the emulator so far, says the cassette phase. Castlevania. What's the one for Super Nintendo? Castlevania 4, right? What's it called? It's Castlevania for the Super Nintendo. Hard. And Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion is driving me nuts. Because what I wanted to do was the emulator is just so great and so amazing. I wanted to beat some easy games. So Liam and I beat Double Dragon. You guys saw that. Uh, Castlevania 4 was hard, right? And if Stephen Brown says it's hard, I'm done. I'm done. But Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion for Sega Genesis is such a fun game, and it's such a beatable game for somebody like Beefcake. But for me, I'm still battling it. So right now, Castle of Illusion is the game I'm playing the most. Um, Oh, movie remakes, says Culture of Personality. For example, these live action Disney remakes are brutal, but some aren't as bad as but some aren't as bad, such as the Thing remake. I didn't even know there was a Thing remake. Remakes, that's a tough one for me. That's a tough one. I don't love them. I'm hearing all kinds of stuff, not necessarily a remake, but there's isn't there, or was it just like a fake trailer, like the Back to the Future 4? I've heard chatter of the Goonies. Again, these aren't remakes necessarily. I don't like them. I don't like them because they're gonna change it and they're gonna make it today. They're gonna do something to make it today, and I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want anything to do with it. All right, where we got Stephen Brown. Jason always brags on your channel. What is it? Oh, huh. Well, there you go. Rushmore. Yeah, Stephen Brown. Let's go. Tell the Rushmore show, the channel. Where can we find Stephen? Stephen Brown just came back, just came out of retirement, and he's back, and so enjoyable. Dr. Curtis Taylor, any NES wrestling games you don't have yet? I don't. There might be one of the WWF games that I don't have, but I think I have every wrestling game. I think I kept them all. I kept all my wrestling games. I didn't sell any NES wrestling games, and they just sit on a shelf behind the Hasbro's right now. But eventually they'll get front and center. We'll be able to see them all. I couldn't get rid of them. It's just Stephen Brown. Yes. Rushmore thing. You guys are all just subscribing to each other. You're all going nuts. I love it. We're gonna go for another 13 minutes or so, and that ends up turning into like 20 minutes. But again, we've talked about it recently. The generosity of the viewers is something that I'll never get used to. And I'm still staring at boxes on my floor down here. G.I. Joe Ron's pile of stuff is still sitting there. My friend Quack's stuff is still sitting there. I mean, Colin's stuff is everywhere. It's just what we have done here. Whatever we have created is so good. And I honestly, upstairs we were watching The Electric State, that Netflix movie. Meh. And I was getting a little sleepy. The kids were up late last night, so I was up late, and I don't think I fell asleep till closer to 4. And I had a patient at 9, and I was tired, so I was laying on the couch at like 9:15, and I'm like, my eyes are getting heavy, and I'm like, I don't want to do a live show. I don't want to do it. But then I'm like, I'm going down there. I'm going to sit down with people. I'm going to do it, and it just wakes me up and perks me up. And that's why all of you guys who started doing your own thing, I think this is partially or mostly why you do it. And that's to connect with people and just talk and have a good time with people and make friends. And but again, the generosity is mind blowing. I just can't. The gifts lately have been over the top. I mean, my old friend Upstate Johnny, who we didn't even see on the channel for a while, he sent a $250 item, for God's sake. I mean, it's like, and anytime I talk to somebody about that, even my Buffalo friend there, music, I said, look, even Colin, obviously Colin, don't like, everybody's telling me, no, you provide for us. So, and I don't see it that way. I see it as me just talking to you guys, and I don't know, I'm rambling. Let's see, where are we at here? That name is so common, so I can't find it. I know, Beefcake, your channel is not easy to find by typing in Stephen Brown. When you came back, I don't know why we weren't subbed still, but I had to search for you again, so I had to type in Stephen Brown's Saturday Night Horror Beefcake, and then you came up. So you got we'll have to figure out we got to come up with a new channel name for SB. All right, Roy, if you could buy and move into your childhood house today, would you, if it meant selling your current home? Oof, selling my current home? The first half of the question was a no-brainer. Yes, but it would be kind of not good because that house is it's a 4-bedroom, smaller. It's smaller than the house we have now. It's a 4-bedroom. There's no basement. I talked to my dad about this a while ago. He told me that there was really bad drainage. If everybody was on board, yes, of course I would. Of course I'd sell this house. And I think I would live quite possibly, I wouldn't be mortgage free. Not anymore with our housing market. At one point, that house was only assessed at like $129. So but yeah, yes, I would. Of course I would, yes. Rushmore Show says our channel blew up when we went live. That's so good. Hey, Colin, what's the name of your channel? Well then, says Stephen Brown. That helped me find it, Jason. I was already subbed, LOL. There you go. There you go. You found it. What car is the most 80s to you? Oh, I mean, the Trans Am with the eagle on the hood, I guess. Magnum PI's car is pretty 80s to me. Vans are pretty 80s. And I don't know what the year. It's either, it might have been like 79, 80, 81, 82, I'm not sure. But the Nova, the Chevy Nova, is the car that we had as a kid. And that's an 80s memory triggerer. That black Chevy Nova that my sisters and I stood up in the back seat when my mom drove. Stood. And yet we're okay today. We're okay. All right. So that's we're caught up. Jason, I always wanted to do a top 4 movie TV vehicles. There you go. We only got like 10% battery left, and we've only got 8 more minutes, so that's good. A DeLorean, yeah, that's a good choice. All right, let me plug in because I definitely don't want to, hang on one second. I definitely don't want to lose you guys in the middle of this. So let me plug in. I think the camera's going to move a lot when I plug in. Yeah, it's going to spin around a lot. Don't allow. Hang on, bear with me. This, I'm gonna have to move over here a little bit. All right. Where did I leave off? Cassette phase. I would love an old 80s van with plush carpet and curtains to use for filming locations. I agree. I would actually love a van. I would probably make it a little bit livable. But, that's just me always looking for a place to sleep. Yes, I would totally love a van. I might want to make it into like an A-team project van. Colin, and as most likely the newest YouTuber, I want to thank Jason and all you guys. You are the reason for my subscribers and views. No, sir. You're incorrect, sir. These are the subscribers. They are the views. But you are the reason for the views and the subscribers. You, sir, and your talent. Closest thing to a seatbelt as a child I had was my father's arm. What a, whew, that's a statement, Michael Rea. That is like that's a meme or a t-shirt or a book title. That's a good one. Closest thing to a seatbelt as a child I had was my father's arm. Oh, it's deep. I like it. I like that. We love good junk, yes. Collins, it's just humor, man. I love, you know, I'm not. I will never say anything positive about myself, ever, because I don't do that. But I can be witty and funny and quick sometimes. So I like comedy that is like that style. So Norm Macdonald is like a 10 out of 10 comedian for me. Um, Even an old 80's guy named Stephen Wright. You know, that was a guy that was like he like talked real low and real depressed and like, you know, today I went to the store, bought some eggs. You know, that kind of guy. Just cuz like it's just good. It's just good humor. So Colin has it. Colin has the humor gift. He's got the witty, the wittiness. It's not even about being funny. It's just about being witty. Colin, he told us that at 250 subs, what did I do? Colin has brought back the comedy of SCTV. Right, right, exactly. I told Colin he's got a skit show. I told him he should be on public access, and so should Smash. Stephen Wright was great. Yeah, I've heard there is a good vintage toy store in Dunkirk. Have you been? I've no. Dunkirk is maybe an hour and 20 minutes away. I have not heard about this store in Dunkirk, but that would be a good trip, a good road trip. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up, and maybe we'll go there and on some trip. That's a good thing. There's one in a town called Batavia that's maybe 30 minutes away, 35 minutes away. But I'd like to check out this one in Buffalo. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry David, I think, is brilliant, brilliant comedian. Even Jeff Garlin, who's on the show and who was on the you know, the Goldbergs. I love his style of comedy. I don't know, but Norm Macdonald. Oh man, David Letterman. I love David Letterman's style of comedy. But Norm, my goodness, like probably the funniest guy in the world to me, Norm Macdonald. Uh, just so good. Rushmore show. Jason, have you ever watched the Rochester lacrosse team? We played them the other day, and I thought of you. No, the Lancers. I think we are. Are is it like a professional lacrosse? But yeah, we have. I think we have the Lancers. I've never been to a lacrosse game. Never. Colin from Canada. No joke. SCTV was my LJNs growing up. Had a rough week, guys. This means a lot. You had a rough week, sir, and I don't know about it. But you must disclose, my friend. Send me a message if you're doing okay. And you're right. This is a little bit of a different live show tonight. A little different, more of a bonding. It seems like, but we all have rough weeks, man. I have them more often than not, and that's why I do the show, because it it's something to look forward to every day. And then lately there's been packages here every day, and that's something to look forward to. And then there's contacts being made and plans being made, and just it's just I don't know what I would do without it. I don't know. I'd have the hobby still, but I really wouldn't have anybody to share it with. So Nighthawks, right. Nighthawks, of course. The Rochester. I don't know. I think the Lancers is a weird, it might be like our like semi-pro football team. I don't know. But of course the Nighthawks, the Rochester Nighthawks. Of course. I don't know why I didn't know that. The show is our therapy. I just said. I agree. Colin, possible email Rambo. That's fine. Stephen Brown, this is honestly the nicest live chat I've ever been a part of. Yes, we're all very kind to each other this evening. We're always nice to each other, but we're all kissing each other's asses, if you know what I mean. Which I love. All right, where are we at here? Mike Richard, Monday Night Raw always made my week, even when more WWE. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's a good point, Richard. I remember back in the day with like the Monday Night Wars. Yes, I agree. Knowing that it was Monday, knowing that we'd have a couple of hours of wrestling, that's true. Monday nights back then were definitely a cure for depression. Colin, lay a Macho Man elbow on that bad week and keep your head up, because you, sir, are the cream of the crop. That's right. The cream of the crop, too sweet to be sour. Let's go. I love it. All right, Roy, thank you for the great shows. Jason, always look forward to watching your content every night. Came for the Joes, but stayed for your stories. Thank you, brother. Colin from Canada, this is the best. Well, folks, as much as I'd like to keep the... Are we after dark right now? Yes, now it's new 80s after dark. As much as I'd like to keep the circle jerk going, I'm going to go, and I'm going to go upstairs and hang with the kids. The dog is staring at me, so we'll do some cuddling. I have 6 cans of orange. This is who I am, folks. 6 cans, empty cans of orange Coke cream soda just sitting all over this table that I haven't cleaned up in like 2 weeks because I'm a slob. But I love it. I just love it. This is just who I am. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to hang with the children in their Fortnite. I'm going to probably fall asleep probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow, I'm super excited. We got the bowling league. That's my heart. That's my joy with my boy. And then I will probably drop him off and then head straight to get the glass case and bring it into the garage and start setting stuff up. You'll be a part of that. We'll do that tomorrow. Hit the like before you go. Hit all the likes. Cody Reaper, have a good night, Jason. Thanks for spending an hour and change with us. Clock is an hour. Michael Ray is bringing it tonight. The clock is an hour off. Oh, that one. Yes. Okay. Yes. That is an hour off. I thought you were saying the clock's an hour off. You have to stay another hour. That would have been funny. Yes, this is an hour off. So let's fix it. See, now's where it gets silly, right? Now you got to be. There you go. Oh, now I'm a minute off. All right. Take care, guys. All right, guys. You guys killed it. Thank you. Subbing to you after all the live. This was great. Brian Pegasus, you were not subbed? Oh, subbing to you all. Yes, that's right. Subbing to you all. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Till next time. By the way, Colin and Doctor, anyone else, hit us up. Yes, let's collaborate with everybody. We're all going to do each other's shows. Let's do interviews with each other. Let's do let's just keep it going, man. This is so great. I love the love. We'll see you all next time, as they say here on the big show. Good night now. And then you get to stare at me while I try to stop the live show. Good night, everybody.